Well, I got pulled over one time after I started carrying my pistol, and I didn't see the guy. I was looking for a certain area, and I typed the address in or the deal into my GPS, and it led me to a certain spot. So I called the people and said, hey, I'm at the spot that the GPS sent me to, and I'm not seeing anybody. I had never been there before. They said, oh, it's right up next to this one business here. If you see that business, we're right next to it. There's a sign in the road. So I said, okay. Well, then I typed in that business to my GPS. This is all in an area that I was not familiar with. And I said, wow, man, I'm an hour away. What a pain in the butt. And that wasn't even close. So I drove all the way up an hour up to this place just to find out. Apparently there was more than one of those businesses. The one that I was looking for was about half a mile down the road, but the one that I went to was an hour away. So I went there and got all the way up there and said, you know what, this isn't the right spot. I'm turning around. Found the right kind of area, looking through the maps and all, and realized, oh man, it was only a half mile from where I was, and I got to go all the way back. I'm already late to getting there. So I swung around and I start going down the road, and I'm looking at my GPS trying to figure out where I'm going, and I look up and there's lights in my rearview mirror. It's like, oh man, now I'm getting pulled over too. Well, I had some stuff in the back seat that I thought might cause a problem because I was going out to do some training stuff, and I had my pistol on my belt, and I had a rifle and a bunch of magazines and an ammo can in the back seat. And I thought, oh no, this might be a little hairy for this cop. I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't get nervous. So I pulled over. As I'm pulling over, I roll down the window, driver's side window. I put on my flashers, stop the truck, turn it off. I put one hand on top of the window, right on the armrest on the door. The other hand, I swung up over the steering wheel. That way he could see exactly where my hands were, because I didn't want him to get nervous. And so I'm sitting there waiting. I didn't get my ID out though, and that was a mistake that I made. I left my wallet and everything in my pocket. He comes walking up, and I live in a constitutional carry state, so I don't have to have a concealed carry license. But unfortunately, I was not in my state. So I figured, well, but open carry was legal, so that's why I wasn't wearing a jacket. I just had my shirt on, and it was tucked in behind my pistol. And he comes up to the door. He goes, let me see your license and your registration, your proof of insurance. I said, okay. Well, before I do that and reach for that, I feel like I should let you know I do have a pistol on my hip. How would you like me to proceed with this? I don't want you to get nervous. He goes, okay, well, let me see your driver's license and your permit. I said, I don't have a permit. The pistol's open carry right now, so I don't need a permit. And he goes, well, I'm still going to need to see your permit. I said, I don't have one. Like I said, it's open carry right now, so you don't need a permit for open carry. He goes, oh, okay, I understand, I know, but where's your pistol? I said, it's on above my back right pocket in my belt. He goes, okay, well, open carry is legal, but right now I can't see it. Now give me your license. I was like, oh, this guy's either getting nervous or he's having a bad day or he's trying to intimidate me because I'm from the next state over. I don't know. But instead of getting all lippy or having an attitude or anything, I said, okay, well, no problem. My driver's license is in my wallet, and it's in my back pocket with that pistol right over it. I just don't want you to think I'm reaching for anything. He goes, okay, hold on a minute. And he scoots over, and he gets right behind my side view mirror, and he leans in and just glares at me. He goes, now give me your license. I was like, okay. I left that other hand on the window, and I real slowly reached around for it, took it out, said, yep, here you go. And he goes, okay, you stay there. I said, no problem. And I kept one hand after that. I put my wallet down. I put my hand up on top of the steering wheel, kept the other arm on there so he could see both my hands. He walked up in front of the vehicle and ran my license and all. And then he says, well, I need to see your proof of insurance too. I said, well, that's in the glove box. There's nothing in the glove box. So he goes, okay, go ahead and get that out. And then I found out that it was an old insurance card. It's like, oh man, this looks bad. And so I told him, well, I'm gonna have to look it up on my phone. So I got on there, looked up the electronic copy, showed that to him, and he goes, okay. And he saw that it was current and everything was good. And he walks back up to the vehicle, and I hear him spurting out all the information on his radio. So he's all clear, no warrants, no nothing. So yep, that's right. And he comes back and goes, now what? Where did you say you were going? I said, I was looking for this place over here, and I was trying to find it on my GPS. He goes, well, when you drove by the first time, I pointed at you trying to tell you to slow down. But then once you turned around and came back, you were still going too fast, so I pulled out, and as soon as I pulled out behind you, you sped up a considerable amount. I think I might have been doing 70 and a 60, but it's just a little 2-lane road going through a small town. And I said, oh, well, I'm sorry, I'm not from around here, I'm kind of lost. They told me to go to this business, and well, it turns out this one right here isn't the right one. I'm looking for a different one. And he goes, okay, well, what were you looking for? I said, this place here. He goes, yep, that's about an hour south of here. You go all the way down this road, and you go down this way. And yeah, it'll be on the west side of the road down there. I said, okay, well, I appreciate it. And he goes, all right, well, here's your license. Slow down. He goes, I'm going to give you a warning this time, but make sure you slow down. I said, yes, sir. No problem. I'll slow down. He goes, well, why didn't you slow down the first time? I said, I didn't even see that you were there. I must have been looking at my GPS, just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be heading. He goes, okay, well, get on your way and just make sure you slow down. And then as he's walking away, he goes, hey, and by the way, I appreciate your honesty, because I didn't lie about a thing. I didn't try to twist something. I wasn't trying to hide anything. And I was just honest with him. So, yes, sir. No, sir. Here you go. No problems. Hands are visible. No problem. So he didn't hassle me at all about having guns or anything. He just wanted to make sure I wasn't reaching for my pistol when I was reaching for my wallet. And, we made it real easy on there. So, yep. I guess the moral of the story is, for most of the times I've been pulled over, I'm just honest with them. I'm not trying to, those social justice warriors, they drive me crazy. Oh, am I being detained? No, I do not consent to a search and seizure. I'm not rolling down my window. What crimes have I committed? I'm a sovereign citizen. Shut up. And then you see them get their windows broken, get arrested. All for nothing. All they had to do was say, okay, yeah, I'm getting pulled over. Here's my license. Be polite, be respectful, and they'll do the same to you. If you want to cause a problem for them, they'll cause a problem for you. As much as you may disagree with those facts, that's the way the facts are. If you're a pain in the butt to them, they're going to be a pain in the butt to you. So just treat people with respect. Treat them nicely. Treat them the way you would want them to treat you. You don't want them to be a butthead, so don't be a butthead yourself. But, and then, after all their little moaning and screaming and hollering, am I being detained? I haven't committed a crime. And all they've done is, now they're arrested. Their car's being towed somewhere. They have to get a lawyer. They have to pay tickets. They have to pay the impound lot to get their car back. And it's just a big pain in the butt, all for nothing. All they had to do was say, yes, sir, no, sir, here's my license. They probably would have gotten off with a warning. So, that's just stupid, I think. But if you're polite to them, they'll be polite to you. He didn't even notice the rifle and stuff in the back, I don't think, because I got a tinted window back there, and he was more focused on me than he was the stuff in my truck. So, yeah, there wasn't any problems with it. He didn't pull me out of the vehicle. He didn't, get forceful with me. He got a little nervous and just wanted to make sure, so that's why he glared at me and just said, okay, now give me your license. And I understood why he was doing it, because if you're walking up to an unknown vehicle with an unknown person in it, and they're in some sort of trouble, obviously, because they've been pulled over by you, you're going to get a little nervous too. You don't know them. You don't know where they're coming from. You don't know what their attitude is. So it's better to err on the caution side. That's my story. That's the only time I've ever gotten pulled over with it. And it didn't cause any problems. So, yeah, don't be a butthead. Keep on working.